What's good, everybody, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rundown. I'm here on a late night, guys, but I have to work late nights because I'm a grinder and I like getting to the bag. Speaking of bag chasers, we have Mr. Anton Daniels getting cursed out and checked by black women on his own panel after suggesting that black men are somehow under attack by women today. Let's go ahead and get directly into it.
Thank you to everybody. I was over 77. We appreciate y'all for continuing to hold us down, but I got another Victim Olympics conversation that I want y'all to get into. But we switching over to relationships. All right. So we went over from finance with the tipping situation. Then we went over to the Victim Olympics with black people. And then now we're going to switch over into the relationships. All right. Let's get into it. Check this out. This is about 2 minutes.
Like, okay, Diddy and Tory, right?
Right.
Anytime stuff like that happen, it's like, oh, it's a war on black men. When their dirty deeds catch up to them, they say it's a war on black men. But the part that confuses me is that this war is not being waged by black women. But that's the way it's set up. The way that they would have it, have you perceive it, is that this war on black men is waged by black women.
And it's not.
It's not. But the war on black men has always been raised by the white society. White women seeing our sexual prowess, but using it like Carol Bryant did to be able to get us killed.
Yeah.
Mass incarceration, school to prison pipeline. Black women don't have anything to do with that. They actually suffer under the same conditions. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
You getting ready to go out, getting dressed, you and the homies, couple pre-games,
Right.
get in the car, y'all finna hit the spot.
Okay.
Has it ever crossed your mind like, man, I hope these bitches don't ruin them night?
No.
Never.
Never.
Ever. It's never crossed your mind that a woman could ruin your night. Ever. If anything, hopefully I can bag me a woman and advance the night.
Right.
Enhance the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women, whether they're going to the grocery store, going to class, going to the club, the thought has to always be in the back of their mind that a nigga will ruin their night. If they turn a nigga down, violence could ensue.
Right.
Physical violence or verbal assault. Right? Nigga, first thing a nigga gonna do, stupid, ugly bitch.
Yeah.
You ain't that fine anyway.
But you tried to holler.
Yeah. And we have to acknowledge the privileges that we have as a man, that we don't have to worry about like sexual harassment. Unfortunately, rape, like those aren't things we think about. Women go to the club. You ain't nobody trying to roofie you, nigga.
Yeah.
And take advantage of you. If you go in a club right now and it was me and you, let's say me and you, we go to the club. We walk in that bitch, nothing but women.
Right.
We're gonna be like, shit.
Let's do it.
Hey,
Let's do it.
hey.
It's a good night.
First of all, is this for the public?
Yeah. How we get here?
How do we get this lucky?
Yeah.
There's nothing but women here. If a woman and her homegirl walk in the club is nothing but men, that's a dangerous situation for them to be in.
Hey, that brother was cooking. Let's just keep it 100. That brother was cooking. Women deal with things that men would never have to deal with. Let's just keep it 100. They deal with all kind of shit that we as men don't deal with. When I go to the club, I don't have to worry about what I'm wearing because some woman is going to sexually grope me. I don't have to worry about that. But women worry about all type of shit. Well, let's go ahead and get to the conversation. I want you guys to hear this shit.
This is going viral, and a lot of women are hopping on the bandwagon. I have my own personal thoughts on it, but I'm not going to share my thoughts on this one. I would like for you guys to have your conversation. The question is there a war on black men from women? Anybody can jump in.
So what he said, he has some points about when women go out, their mindset is not like ours is. We're not going out thinking that a woman's gonna mess up. I agree with him on that. But that doesn't mean that it's not no micro war that's going on amongst like the feminist type black women and black men. I can't say that's true. There is a little mini war with that. But what he said, I mean, he really didn't say no lie, really.
And like I said,
I'm happy to see that somebody on the panel is strapping their nuts on and keeping it 100 because that is the truth. The man really said nothing wrong. You know, the manosphere always cracked me up when they tell women that men and women are different, but then they get upset when women call out differences between men and women. It's crazy to hear them make these dumbass arguments. Let's continue.
Black women are the new white men. Okay, and what I mean by that is they use black women to carry out these acts on black men from things that you guys know that is wrong. Y'all know that family court is in y'all favor. So you guys play that game because you guys are the victors of it. You guys know that child support, government assistance is in y'all favor because
No. Talks with 2K. That's not true. See, Talks with 2K, the way that he is trying to speak about the topic now, he's making it seem like women are the only one that benefit from having public benefits, right? Medicare, Medicaid. These things go to fathers as well. There are men that are getting food stamps. When I was in college, I met black men that were getting food stamps. And I had a damn child. And I was thinking, how the hell is this person getting food stamps? And I'm not. It's all income based. It's all income based. And there's a lot of men, like, for example, my brother Jay Prince for president. Anton Daniels, former co-host. He's a single father. So guess what he gets? He said he get about $1,500 every month in food stamps. Men get food stamps too, guys. We have to stop this rhetoric that only black women are using food stamps when white women are the biggest recipients of it. White women, and guess what? You think all those white women who are getting welfare have white baby daddies? You think none of them have black baby daddies? You can move that. You think none of them have black baby daddies that are not taking care of their kids the same thing that they do with black women and every other race of women? This is why Annalicia said everywhere black men go, they create baby mamas. It's a fact. Watch out for that Annalicia content, guys. It's coming soon.
Are things that can harm black men. Now, with that being said, everything he named was right, but it was also physical. We have to worry about being in the room with a woman and her going to the police and say we did something. They know that they can get us in, like, with the system. So they worry about us physically. Is that a true thing? Absolutely. But a woman, Deja, can walk into her police station right now and say 2K touched her, 2K will be tried, I will be arrested, and I have to prove to the courts that I didn't do it.
No, it don't exactly work like that, 2K. A woman just can't walk into the police station and say, he raped me, and they come to your house and automatically arrest you. Again, this is something that they do in order to try to shame women. But in actuality, because they are lying and it's easy to prove that they're lying, they make men look stupid. They make the manosphere look stupid because, again, a woman just can't go into the police station and say, hey, Darrel raped me, and they automatically just come and arrest me. No, that's not how that works, guys. If that's the case, I can go and say, hey, young lady, I don't like Donald Trump. I don't like Barack Obama. Whoever, you name it. You pick the man, right? Governor Pritzker, right? And say, I'm going to go tell a woman to tell a police officer that Pritzker raped her. And automatically he's going to be arrested. Like, these arguments are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Which is why young lady Kamaya is about to pop off. And it's crazy. Every time a woman talks back on this show and give her opinion, she ended up getting kicked off. First, Kamaya got kicked off. Jazz got kicked off. Who's next? It's almost like these women are not allowed to speak freely. Around these men, at least.
That's the war that we fight that he just forgetting all about. So when it comes down to it, like, we are at war. We are at war. And I can tell you where it started.
the fact that black men like 2K feel like they are at war with black women is crazy because, for one, it kind of demeans the word war. Like, we're literally at war right now with Iran. Like, President Trump literally addressed the nation about 12 hours ago after he himself, along with military, destroyed 3 different nuclear facilities in Iran. Proudly boasted about it on the fucking 7 o'clock news. The thing about it is like this, bro. Y'all are not at war with nobody but yourselves. Right? There is nobody going out. There's not a fucking battalion of black women going out here with arms ready to destroy black men. You know who y'all are really at war with? The white man that's been oppressing black men forever. Right? That's who you really at war with. And now y'all at war with yourselves. Y'all fight yourselves. What is the number way that the number one reason why black men are dying in America? What's the number one cause of black male death in America? Oh yeah, right, homicide. Not cancer, right? Not sexual diseases from black women, right? Homicide. Now, who are committing most of the homies against black men? Oh, other black men. Do I have to go look at Detroit? Do we have to go have case studies on Chicago? I don't even want to get started in LA and Watts and Compton, right? Oakland, child. It's always black men. My wife, when she was pregnant, she'd watch all these fucking cop shows and shit. Every time they'd be in Detroit, Alabama, and it's always niggas shooting other niggas. 27-year-old Jamal was shot by fucking David. 2 black guys who are both poor as fuck and arguing over basically nothing. I mean, bro, I'll be 35 this year, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen a black man drop at the hands of another black man. So to claim that y'all at war with black women is like, yeah, I'm at war with them. Anton at war with them. Then y'all are just weak men. Do y'all have no men that y'all can be at war with? It's giving weak as fuck. Yeah, what I'm saying, y'all looking weaker than fucking Trump right now, which is crazy because I'm actually supporting Trump doing what he did, but different conversation.
But I'm not even for the divot back into that. Is that?
Nah, no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say he definitely sound like he's simping. Cause yeah, women go out butt naked, ain't worried about getting raped. If they was, they wouldn't go out the way they go out, getting drunk.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Women are not going out worried about being raped by men. This gotta be a fucking joke. Women go outside butt naked. There's no way they're actually worried about being raped. Ladies, this young man name is Tariq on Anton's panel. Please stay the fuck away from him. Clearly, he doesn't give a fuck about y'all physical safety at all. Especially those of you ladies who choose to go out and dress, according to Tariq, a certain type of way. It's given Sherry Shepherd want to check Meg Thee Stallion over what the fuck she doing, but not checking Tyler Perry over this shit that he's alleged over, right? Quiet about Tory Lanez, but tell Meg Thee Stallion to not dress like Meg Thee Stallion dress. Oh man, it's even worse when the ladies get involved in the fucking patriarchy. Ridiculous. Don't even fucking benefit you. But Tariq, for you to say that, yeah, I don't believe that women are worried about being sexually assaulted, when black women, despite sexually assault across every other race of women going down, guess who is steadily increasing? Black women. And when you look at the stats, guess who they say are the perpetrators of these crimes? Black men. Oh, so am I simping too? Is the fucking government simping when they put out these stats? Is the fucking chief of police simping, right, for black women of all fucking people? Or is it just facts that reflect our society, one that black men have created and continue to play a role in? Which one is it really? And I noticed y'all only had these conversations about women that look like Meg Thee Stallion. Why y'all don't have these conversations about women that look like Precious? That was a rhetorical question. We can continue.
As hell, letting boys buy them drinks all at the bar. And the thing is, like 2K was saying, it ain't, yeah, that's just physical.
Gentlemen and young men who are listening to Tariq, because you buy a woman a drink at the bar, that does not mean you get to have sex with her. Let me say it again for those who didn't hear me. Just because a woman accept drinks from you, accept food from you, accept money from you, accept hugs from you, I mean, the list goes fucking on and on, right? But let me tell you where the line is drawn. If she doesn't give you consent to actually have sex with her, imagine going to a judge and say, "Oh yeah, but she was taking my drinks all night. I thought I could fuck." Did she tell you could fuck, Mr. Jones? No. How did she take her clothes off? I took them off. Did she tell you she could take her clothes off, Mr. Jones? No. Mr. Jones, you don't think that what you did was sexual assault? Why, I spent $200 in drinks. And you think that $200 equates to you? You niggas gonna go to jail fucking with niggas like Tariq, bro. No dick discipline. I told my wife this a long time ago. Something that my dad told me a long time ago. There's two types of niggas in this world. Niggas that care about power, niggas that care about pussy. Those are the only two type of men there are. Literally. And it's crazy. Almost 99.999% of the niggas that I've ever met, especially black men, they only care about pussy. Which is why most of our podcasts are reflective of fucking relationship conversations. So this guy Tariq isn't going to talk about fucking mining coal. He's not going to talk about what's the next fucking energy source, right? He's not going to talk about how we can create the next battery, right? No. Instead, he believes that if a woman is out here taking drinks from a man, then she's opening herself up to sexual assault. This would be easier for me to swallow if he was a white man. But it's always black men. And then unfortunately, this content is public. So guess who sees it? Black women. And guess what they do? They react to it. And then we look like fucking degenerates. Again, this is why the young lady Kamaya on the panel goes the fuck off.
Physical, and that's the shit that women scream, "Oh, I get raped." Now that shit is not a big statistic like they talk about, but they always victim blame that shit. But the men,
oh my
god, wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Did you just say that rape stats were lies, Tariq? Tariq, what qualifications do you have to question government stats, right? To question medical stats, right? To question police stats, right? You must have more experience than forensic scientists and sheriffs and detectives who worked on these cases. You must have more experience than the people who administer rape kits, right? You must be really that nigga for you to sit up here and say, "Oh yeah, they can sit up here and read these stats. It don't even matter." You know what I'm saying? That shit exaggerated. But y'all the same nigga that talk about Kevin Samuel stats. Stats like this one. 80% of all women that are having sex with 20% of all what the Manosphere call chads. Meanwhile, Jay Prince got 3 baby mamas. Black baby mamas. And he's far from a fucking Chad. But you know what? Let's continue.
Wait a minute.
Let's go.
Part, they hug niggas out all day long, whether you're online, in your face, they hug niggas out. And it's definitely a mental black war. I don't deal with it, but I see it all day long. At my job, if you talk to some women for more than 5 minutes about a topic, let you have a disagreement, it's a wrap. And you.
So Tariq seems to be incapable of having a disagreement with a black woman. And he says every single time he has had a disagreement with a black woman, she has basically started to act ghetto, et cetera, which either A, he has had very little experiences with black women, or two, he's just one of those irritating, give me a hug type niggas, right? Where women don't like, there's a guy at my job like that, where he tries to talk to all the girls. He's loud and he's obnoxious. He's not smart. He's not articulate. And women are turned off by those things. And instead of him actually seeing that him doing too much, trying to be the loudest in the room, that causes people, that kind of peacocking, that causes women to not want to actually be around you. It's given I'm doing too fucking much, right? Guys like this that says every time I get around a black woman, she always acting crazy. I never can relate to that, bro. I be around black women every single day, literally, most of which I know find me attractive. But you know what I do? Shut my fucking mouth and I do my work, right? You know what that do? That make me more attractive than the nigga that's loud as fuck and obnoxious as fuck. And it's given Southern bandit. I'm hearing a Mississippi type dialect, and anytime I hear anybody from specifically that state, it's given low IQ, it's given low intelligence. It is what it is. I said what I said.
You will see it.
Sexual harassment, bro.
I do believe some of it I agree with, of course. I guess in a different context, because yes, I do believe that.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care what she got to say. I came here for Kamaya. This older woman, Nikki, I don't know her. I don't care about what she has to say. Okay, so here's Kamaya part.
My brothers are not on child support. Let me just say
I'm saying, you know somebody.
Men that are on child support, I don't know any men that were.
I'm not having no child support conversations with black men in 2025. That's just what it is. So we can skip this part as well and go straight to Kamaya part. I'm not having no child support conversations. For one, if you're on child support and you got to pay that shit, bro, these are your kids. Do you not want your kids to be not financially taken care of? All of that shit that they're talking about, trying to control a woman's child support, being able to lock the car when she's about to buy weave or some shit. What the fuck are y'all talking about? How much time do you niggas got that you would even track your baby mama's child support card, bro? That's insane, bro. Like, oh my god, that's some shit that actually would make me laugh at you niggas. If I put up on a nigga, hey bro, what you doing? I'm smoking a blunt. What you doing? Tracking my baby mama car. I see she at the salon right now. She just bought some motherfucking wax and some beeswax and shit. But I'm about to lock the card on her. She ain't about to buy nothing else. I said, this nigga tripping, cuz. I mean, I don't know, man. Niggas who getting pussy and focus on money on a daily basis do not have enough time to do that shit. Literally. But anyway, again, I'm not having no child support conversation with you niggas at all.
On child support that.
I can definitely vouch and say that I am a huge advocate for men not being on child support because that's just something I just don't agree with. If you're not with that woman anymore.
And look, you see how Kamaya came in swinging for the guys? And despite her trying to swing for the guys, look at the outcome. They turned against her, as fucking bandits do. And now she's off the show. Ciao.
I don't believe the woman should try to use that man as a benefit for her own needs. If
women don't use child support for their own needs. I've never met a woman that was like, oh yeah, I use my child support for my hair, nails, manicure, fucking vagina. Like, I've never met a woman in my life. Usually, when I meet a woman who is getting child support, she's doing everything her fucking self. That's just, I mean, maybe growing up in Detroit is like that, but you don't meet a woman that's on, like, let's say like a cash doll, where she's literally paying for everything out of fucking pocket, and then saying, "Oh yeah, I got an extra 1,200 coming in on child support, and I still use that also for myself." Like, it's no, women who are doing well. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Most of them are using the child support on the children. And I say most, because I don't want to say all, but it is what it is. But I feel like it's all low key. I haven't met a woman yet that is spending her child support money on herself.
If that man is being present in that child's life. I know other people may feel differently and stuff like that, but you're trying to use that man to pay your bills, your lights, your gas, and you go pay your nails and you go do your hair.
Oh my God. So Kamaya, women are not taking child support money and paying rent. Let's start there. That was your first claim. Baby, do some fucking research. Most women are not even receiving full child support payments. Let's start there, baby. Most of those payments are less than $500 for multiple children, baby. Definitely less than $1,000 nationwide, right? How many women do you think are getting $2,000 every month in child support? Unless, like, are you talking about fucking Tiana Taylor or fucking Brittany Renner? Because if you're talking about these women who are fucking millionaires, then you need to have a specific conversation. If you're talking generally, knowing that black men are the lowest earners in America, I think you need to have a more honest conversation. That conversation should be, it's impossible for a woman to spend, let's say, you know what, I'll do you a favor and let's make it $2,000. She getting $2,000 every month in child support, right? Now, before she pays her rent, mortgage, take care of the kids, buy groceries and everything else, she's going to go get her hair and nails done, manicure, gonna get her vagina waxed, right? And she's a real bad bitch. She gonna at least spend about $600-700 on a weave and all that alone. At the end of the day, she gonna have nothing for the kids, right? Is that what the fuck we're child? Y'all gotta stop. And when I say y'all gotta stop, let me make sure I be very specific. Y'all gotta stop having disingenuous conversations just to get paid. And if y'all are okay with that, then don't get mad at Tommy Sotomayor anymore. Don't get mad at none of these niggas that talk about y'all for money no more. If you're going to turn around and do the same thing, there has to be a standard across the board. If they can't go on here and have bullshit conversations, what make you think you can? That's why we're here tonight, Kamaya. For you.
And et cetera, and the child don't get its needs. Trust me, I see it way too many.
Sorry, I keep pausing. I've only met one mother, and mental instability was a great reason why she didn't want to take care of her child. But outside of her, I've never met any other mother that took care of herself and made sure that the child was starving. Again, Kamaya, this is very disrespectful, especially if you're addressing black women, who for the most part have taken care of black children. That's literally a fact. Like, if you want to try to disprove me, then try it. But you won't have data on your side, and you won't have black women testimony on your side neither. You only have bitter black men to back you, and you would never win with that. I guarantee on your block where you grew up at, you said you grew up in Chicago, I guarantee if I went in a 15-block radius in every neighborhood, every house, I guarantee there's a black woman in there raising children. Right? And if I went down to, I don't know, Cook County jails, and I said, hey, are there more black men than black women in here? What do you think the fucking answer is going to be? Oh, hey, sheriff, Do you get women homicides more than black men homicides over there on O Block? That's probably a laughable fucking question, right? So once again, we have to have genuine, very genuine conversations in the black community if we are looking to move forward at all. Let's continue.
Times, and a lot of times it's the parents, it's the families that's pushing these women into those situations and making them even more bitter than what they are. But just to go back to,
so it's the families that make women bitter. It's the mothers that are teaching their daughters to be bitter. Kamaya, it's not the physical abuse that black women have been dealing with. It's not rape, not sexual assault. It's not, I don't know, getting shot in the foot like Meg Thee Stallion didn't have men say, oh, it didn't fucking happen, despite doctors pulling shrapnel out of her fucking foot. Right? Literally. Pull shrapnel out of her foot. And that conversation almost 6 years later, it's still a fucking debate, but meanwhile, no shrapnel was put out of Donald Trump, and he was almost assassinated. Oh, man. Well, God bless being a man in America under a patriarchy, right? Where you can literally do almost anything and get away with it, including basically shitting on a completely different gender. Not online, in real life. Right? I'm not even gonna go over the video. Just do your research. They found 150,000 untested rape kits in Detroit in a warehouse that wasn't fucking registered to the Detroit police. Which who brought these rape kits here? Why weren't they tested? And you know what that means? There's potentially 150,000 predators that was never caught in the state of Michigan, that was going around doing all kind of shit. Meanwhile, all kind of different, propaganda is happening. Black men being locked up, black women being fucking raped, poverty, drugs, crime, and religion all wrapped in one. And to make it worse, these are supposed to be the intellectual conversations that we are allegedly having. We have the millionaire, we have the biracial women, we have the older wise black woman, we have the southern wise Tariq, who believe that if you buy a woman a drink, you gotta have sex, which is that's crazy. It's like if a woman says if she buys you a drink, you have to, I don't know, pay all her bills. Like I can't even find the equivalent to that. Shit is absurd. Kamaya, I tagged you in this video, and it's going to get a lot of views. I think that y'all should maybe consider having a platform outside of Anton, right? Because it seems like the women who are genuine, Kayla, Jazz, Six to God, it's been a few. They don't last over there. And it seemed like y'all never really want, like all of y'all are single baby mamas. Yet y'all sit with men who talk about single baby mamas. Y'all are single baby mamas looking for husbands, saying that y'all are fit for marriage. Yet you sit with men who say that single baby mamas are unfit for marriage. And wonder why you're not taken serious by men who actually might want to be with you. Right? Maybe you should really put your fucking thinking cap on right now. I'm just saying. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just married to a beautiful fucking black woman. Maybe I don't know nothing. Right? But what I do know is this. Talking to a man that has an unattractive wife, it's easy to get you know how quick I can get an unattractive woman to submit today? Faster than I can get this live stream to get to 1,000 views. That's a fact. That's a fact. They do whatever a nigga say. It's much harder. Never mind. You know what? Different conversation.
What we're talking about with the war on black men, I believe that women are at war with themselves. So of course they're going to be at war with the black men.
How are black women at war with themselves when black women are out earning black men and on every degree level, right? Bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctorate, PhD, and medical degrees. On top of that, according to Forbes, not according to the Daily Rundown, according to Forbes, Black women are buying homes only second to married couples. Now, the Manosphere, had a little kick about this because they said single Black women, they don't want a man to take care of a home, and feminism, they complain about having a home and a baby to take care of, but now they're buying their own homes and they're single mothers and they're doing the same fucking thing. No, they're not. They're living their life as they see fit, not as their husband tell them. Those are completely fucking different things. Men, we don't have to experience that because you're not dating a man. Date a man and have a man tell you what the fuck to do. Hey, fucking Andrew Tate, get up and make my fucking pancakes and have my lunch ready. And I want some pussy. Oh, I forgot. According to Bruiser 2, you can't say no. Because if you say no, then I'm not going to be monogamous, bitch. The nigga that's married to a stripper. Child. Oh, we love strippers. We just talking about Bruiser and his ideology.
They're at war with themselves first. They have a hard time dealing with themselves, being alone and treating themselves.
Since when did Black women have a hard time being alone? No, baby. You know why the woman's sphere never came about? You wonder why there's not a group of women in sales online complaining about not being able to get no dick? Because they're not complaining about being alone. Women have no problem being alone. One of my favorite content creators, she was just live about 30 minutes ago. Her name is Yanni. She's always fucking alone. Always. She was online on her members only talking about how Christianity fucked up her life, and she grew up a Christian and she grew up sheltered, and that's why she's alone. She don't like people. Feel like Christians are liars. Feel like people are liars. Right? Explore bisexuality. Found out that women are liars too. And she talk about one of the things I love about Yanni. She talk about self-discovery through being alone. Literally. She tell women all the time on her channel, the thousands of women that watch, y'all don't need a nigga. I think she called it decentering men. I think that's a phrase now that the ladies are using. I don't need a nigga for nothing. A man is not the center of my life. I don't fully understand that. But have you heard of that decenter men shit? All right, here, come over and talk about it, babe. Oh, my wife know what it is. I just saw Yanni talking about it tonight, and then she was talking about Christianity. It threw me off. I know what the fuck she was talking about.
And just like most basic terms, is just removing everything about a man from your life, as far as like you're not doing anything for him, you're not worried about him, you're not thinking about him. Like he's there if he's there, but if he's not there, it's no big deal either. You're just so busy with what you have going on. He shouldn't be the focus point on your life. Your life shouldn't be wrapped around everything he do. Like, you shouldn't take a job because you won't get to see him. Like, things like that.
I kind of get what you're saying. So you're saying, like, in a situation like Halle Bailey and DDG, let's say if the time where Bia was on DDG stream and she said, well, me and DDG made a song and his girlfriend didn't like it because it was nasty, so he didn't release it at the time. So you're saying that let's switch the roles. Let's say if Halle Bailey made a song and DDG didn't like it, with the decentering men conversation, despite that being her boyfriend at the time, she would say, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to release the song because it's going to be beneficial for my career. And this has nothing to do with you. Because that's all it sounds like. It sounds like I'm detaching my success, my ambitions, everything from any man.
Yeah, from around you, from around any man. Yeah.
Even if I have a man.
Yeah. You're not the center of my world.
You say what? Hold on, what you just say, maybe?
You're not the center of my world. I love you dearly, but you're not the center of my world.
So who's the center of your world?
myself. Like, what? I love you.
Yeah, I love my unruly wife too. You know what I'm saying? I love her unruly, beautiful ass child. You want to hear what these bandits are saying?
Yeah, before Junior wake up.
Yeah, before. All right, let's go.
Those, the way that they need to be treated, in order to love, people. So I wholeheartedly believe that they're definitely at war amongst the black men, and then they want to come complain whenever the black men are.
Hold on, baby. Black women are not at war with black men. Did you see what happened to Shannon Sharp? Are you watching Diddy trial at all? I can't name one black woman outside of Dawn Richards that testified against him, and then the girls from Total allegedly are about to. So I mean, come on. I mean, nobody's gonna fucking defend Diddy of all people, right? So no, I know I'm thirsty too. I'm so thirsty. Can you get some water? I had to go that way. See, my wife nice. See, I asked her to get some water. She getting some water, and she look good walking away. Child. So look, at the end of the day, black men are at war with themselves. That's the end of that story, baby. And black men are the weapon of their own destruction. That's also can be proven through data and statistics, baby. Let me get ready to go to bed. This is too much.
Saying, well, I'm not dealing with you anymore. I want to go with the white women. I want to go with the Asians and the Hispanics and the Latinas and all that. So it's like you really can't, you can't really be mad or upset about it. It's like
just and really, Kamaya, it's not just for families. When we were going through our divorce, I had the judges. We had.
Oh my God!
But she looked
on the plantation now. It's y'all. They empower black women to keep black men in some type of check. What is
hold
called
on, about not taking,
somewhere. But
she looked a little taken back.
Do you know how many women not taking down that deal? So
the baby mama didn't.
That's why I say black women are the new white men, because now they have y'all are the overseers on the plantation now. It's y'all, they empower black women to keep black men.
So why not be at war with the person who empower your oppressor? Why not go after them? Oh, I forgot. You're terrified of going after them because you don't want to be decimated and destroyed. You can't go at the white man because you're physically weak. I mean, both of these guys are fat and out of shape. These guys can't fight no fucking body. That's why they're talking about going to war with women. This guy got a fucking gray beard, and Anton 2K, I'm pretty sure he in his 40s too. These guys are old men. Child.
In some type of check, whether it's calling the police on him, we're gonna beat his ass and hear your side of the story later.
Right.
That's what it is. You guys, black women know this, and they know that we are at a disadvantage. And when they call y'all, they know they coming to y'all rescue, no questions asked. So,
and
is that so? There's no history between, let's say, Sandra Bland. There's no history of the young lady who died in Illinois in Springfield, right? So, are you trying to say that police officers don't treat black women, in the same way that they treat black men? That's a lie, and it can be directly proven. Breonna Taylor. I mean, do I gotta keep going? You know what? On that one, I'm out of here. These bandits. I'll do a part 2 to this one, but I'm out of here, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this one in the comments below. Do y'all think that black men are under attack? I don't think so. With that being said, good night.